It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Hi everyone. I didn't know which camera to look at first. I'm so sorry. Still need to kind of boot up here after the evenings and cooking dinner and such stuff that I nowadays do. Unbelievable.
Nowadays sometimes it happens even before shows, which is generally a very bad idea because obviously
food coma also, but also that there is a cleanup needed after doing that, and that usually expands the time until we can actually start the show. So actually, now that I said actually 1,000 times, hello everyone, it's...
Hello again.
Hi. 2023, the 13th of April, is it? Yes. Right after Easter, and if it's Easter, then obviously it's always revision, and after... I think about 4 years, 2020, 2021, 22. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of 3-4 years. Again, the party was live, not just online, for the first time after the pandemic. And there were great releases, obviously, tons of them. And today we will also insert 1 or 2, especially from the streaming music competition, that had about over 40 releases, so they needed to pre-select
which is
most
a
of it.
Stupid word.
It's a bit of a pity. It's a big pity actually, but well, they had time for, I guess, 1 hour of music because it was exactly 1 hour. So 14 tracks.
Meant the word pre-select.
I know you don't like the word pre-select. Which I understand totally. It totally makes sense that it
sounds
doesn't
like
make sense.
I have pre-selected you to be played.
Yeah, exactly. Not like select out, but select in.
Pre-deselection.
Yeah, and this is a bit weird for me as well. When you mentioned, then I actually figured out, not a good term. But then again, what do I know? English is not my native language anyway, so you should know better. And if you said that, then I believe you. And that's about it. And yeah. And greetings everyone at Discord tonight as well, just like all the time. Martin Land was on revision and we have seen him dancing all the time.
Mm-hmm. We saw you.
Obviously. Along with Wotega, who was also dancing a lot of times.
I didn't see her, actually.
Oh, she was there.
I'm sure she was there, but I didn't see her, is all I'm saying.
Because you're blind.
Yeah, or I didn't see her or the stream when she was on.
Okay, well...
One or the other.
One or the other, indeed.
Indeed.
I still try to convince him that maybe next year we can make it as well. Still working on it. It's a work in progress, really much. But even if many productions referred to retro stuff, even if they weren't all retro, really they did. That's the thing. But no, resistance is futile, right?
Space, the final frontier.
Yes. Yeah, I get it. So, what should we kick off the show with?
I don't know, maybe a song.
There was a guy who you know very well.
There was.
And you thought he will win the compo with this.
I really did.
But he really didn't. He just ended up at the second place.
Yeah, and I actually thought he was going to win until the winning track came on. Mm-hmm. Then it was like, oh, okay, there's some competition there.
Until he didn't.
Yes, I thought he was going to win until I didn't.
Exactly. So, the title is not my track, guys! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark. Is 1 or 3, Romeo Knight? 1 or 3. Not 4, not 2.
Yeah, because if it's if it's a 2 or 4, then it's a sign that you are crazy. Invalid. Okay, invalid. Right.
It's 1 or 3.
Right. So, Not My Track, Guys by Romeo Knight ended up on the second place.
just me? Why am I feeling this pain? There's coming blood from my ear while I'm attending revision. It is that time of the year. Streaming music competition.
So that was it.
Not his track, guys.
No.
Not his track.
It's really not. But whose is it then?
I don't know.
And why did someone submitted it with his name?
I don't know. Certainly sounded like his voice.
All those secrets and secrets of those parties. Several hundreds of people dancing there. or just sitting and listening to these things. You can imagine. Meanwhile, eating currywurst. Oh my God, I miss currywurst so much. Oh.
Shouldn't be too hard to make currywurst at home.
No, it's really not. But there was something special about that currywurst, and I cannot tell you what. It's really nice.
It's the location it's attached to.
Oh, so if it's a German currywurst, then it should be good.
No, a revision currywurst.
A revision? No, that was a breakpoint currywurst that
breakpoint,
I
whatever, same
had.
thing.
Yes, but now, well, almost the same thing. Technically, it was the biggest party at the time, and this is also the biggest party, and both are in Germany, and yeah. One is at Saarbrücken at the moment, well, at least during the latest years, and then one was at Bingen am Rhein. So, not that Rhine, before you ask. It wasn't that Rhine.
I have had a geography class or two.
So you know where it is.
Where Rhine is, yes.
Where Rhine is, not Bingen, because there are several Bingens. So this one is am Rhein.
Yeah. At Rhine.
At Rhine.
Mm-hmm.
But Bingen is not at Rhine, as in Iowa.
I didn't say that either.
Okay, good. So we are on the same page, just to make sure. We're like, oh, good. Yep. Pete added that Romeo Knight was talking about this in the Encore 500 group and absolutely believes that novelty tracks are the winners at revision. I'm fairly sure he is won for a few years with this theory.
Yeah, well, he won last year, I think, with a similarly kind of eclectic track.
Yes.
Not last year. Maybe it was last year. Or the last one.
Might have been.
Anyway.
Yeah. And Luna added very correctly that Bingen was a breakpoint in 2010, the last one, and before that there was Mecca Symposium and separate Mecca and Symposium. Yes. And one was an Amiga party and one a PC party, and they made it into one. That's why it became Mecca Symposium. That was before the breakpoint. And I was at breakpoint 2005. And I really still aim to get there again. I mean, to Germany, to the biggest party. Well, no, I did not want to take a time travel there right now. However, it was very nice times. But oh my God, if I think of the fact that it's been 17 years ago.
Yeah, you're old.
Yes.
That's what it says.
Unfortunately, that is true. So. Sphinx not that often, but well, as you see, it happened.
What was the question? Not everyone is reading Discord.
That is very true. So the question was, did you used to go to German demo parties when you lived in Hungary? It was certainly easier from there. So I've been at that breakpoint at least, and I guess it's a 1 day car ride, so to speak. So it's like 10, 12 hours, and then you are there. And that was fun. What was even more fun is to attend an assembly with a tiny Opel Corsa from the 80s, I think, from Budapest. And
I didn't know the Opel Corsas were from Budapest.
No. I mean, that one started to go to Helsinki from there, at least. And that was a 2-day trip, and certainly something I won't forget.
Wasn't it cold with a 2-day strip?
I wasn't stripping for 2 days, I can tell you that. That would be indeed cold, and even colder in Helsinki, where even in August it was only 20, 25 degrees.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The horror.
Yes, I mean, we got used to 30, 33, 35 at summer, you know, that was the default. And then these Scandinavians came in to my life and showed me the Scandinavian summer, which is obviously not going above 25 these days, not very often. So
not very often.
Which I'm not complaining about.
Lately more often than before, though. So
Yes, and Sphinx, yes. From Hungary to Finland with an Opel Corsa from the 80s. You know, not the roundy one. That was still like the...
Yeah, you would have to start in the 80s to get there in time, I guess.
It only took 2 days. What's the big deal? We needed to sleep in the car. That wasn't that pleasant though. But yeah, that was brave. Yeah, I don't think we had a hotel then. So it's
A
like...
what?
Hotel.
Ah,
Leave me alone.
as opposed to who else?
Leave me alone. I have emphasis on the wrong syllables again. You want to say
Well,
Maybe-
Sphinx says, sofa again, is it?
he is working on
I think
it.
so.
Wow, nicely playing there. So Shago had the first request, and that would be Rune Bertil, Boogie on a Spring. JP
Rune
style.
Bertils.
Rune Bertils.
Rune Bertils.
Rune Bertils. Okay, that's very, very important in Swedish, by the way. The intonation.
It is.
Even more important than in English.
Not necessarily, no.
Yes, it is. Rune Bertils.
Rune Bertils.
Bertils.
Bert.
Bert.
No. Bert.
Bert. That's what he keeps doing with me here, and also he tries to explain to me that this intonation is not funny at all. Rune Bertils. This is normal. This is normal Swedish
that's not
intonation.
that's not how we say it.
No.
We say
it
Rune
again.
Bertils.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, Rune Bertils!
This is how it sounds, I swear. Sometimes
Nobody
it really
talks like
does.
that, though.
Yes, but sometimes there are some things like that. Even official announcements on the bus.
No, it's only like a corporate Swinglish that does that. Here, let me show you my slideshow. If I can get it on the projector. Just give me a moment.
Just, very important. It's just, it's not just, it never is just. For some reason, just is just. I guess it is because they also use used, and that just stucks.
Yeah, stucks.
It got stuck with them. Yeah, it sticks. Yes, I know. I know I did not say it correct. Okay.
That was a happy little ditty.
Yes. And some new party dates got announced on the revision party as well, including Arrow Party, which will be from the 14th until the 16th of July, so mid-July. And we will be there.
Yes, we will.
Yay! At least something that I could convince him about.
We will also go to X, the beginning of June.
That is very true. And we are also going to Function, which might be the last in this setting.
They always say.
Well, no. Well, this time it's for real. It seems like the announcement, at least, and it's going to be from the 8th until the 10th of September.
To the 10th of September.
To the 10th. The 10th of the retro computer culture that's been there since the 80s in that cultural center where everyone used to gather up and exchange data.
Right.
Yes. In a nutshell.
That sounds like an orgy for robots.
Well,
you meet up and exchange
data.
Data.
That works, isn't it? Okay, Dex announced. I'm now a songwriter and singer thanks to ChatGPT and Synthesizer V.
If you have someone else doing the singing, I don't think you can call yourself singer.
Or you never know, maybe he sings something completely out of tone and then he just enhances it.
Synthesizer V, I think, is that vocal generator thing that I tried.
That's the one. That's the one. So. Okay, right. That's it has some fantastic things in there for sure. So even if you don't have a singing voice at all, you can find girls and boys singing things for you, whatever the lyrics are. Of course, you really need to tweak it to sound sometimes like lifelike, but yeah, there's a nice demonstration about that out there for sure.
Yeah, their homepage as well, dreamtonics.com. Yeah, it looks like it was, yeah, that's the one.
Dex said no one knows. Yes, Dex, we won't tell anyone, I promise.
Yeah.
It's our little secret between each other.
Yep, we know nothing. We said nothing.
No. Definitely.
Oh yeah, Synthesizer V, by the way, if you want to try it out yourself, there's a free version which I actually installed on my Linux machine upstairs, and it works really nice. You have, I think, 3 different voices in the free version.
And it's fantastic that it works on Linux. Like, how many VSTs work on Linux, like on average nowadays?
Pretty many, but the big ones, like Isotope and whatever, those bigger ones, they just do the Windows and Mac versions.
Okay. Yeah, they have to handle licenses and stuff, and they don't have the licenser, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if either the iLock or eLicenser works in Windows.
Yeah, I guess this much. And what do we have on our request list?
If you want to request something, you can go to slay.radio/request. And then it will end up in our little joint, little thingy-mabob.
Hopefully so.
That we can read from.
Yeah, indeed. Paranoid Droid wants to hear Run Stop 64 and Albedo Forever.
Albedo.
version. I don't really know if there is any not nice version out there out of Albedo.
Well, I kind of started singing on the Peter W version there. Albedo. Because it starts like that.
Yeah.
It's a good one too.
Yeah, indeed.
Obviously.
Agreed. And then Marty's version. as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Very, very nice indeed.
Looking at the GIF of what Sphinx posted, that kind of made me think that how much the world has changed since those Tom and Jerry's there. Well, I was crazy about Tom and Jerry in the 90s. Well, even in the 80s, I guess, because that's when I was a kid, most of the kid time at least, I guess. And
most of the time you were a kid,
yeah, exactly. And nowadays, this or some of these scenes would count as quite offensive, I guess. Like on this GIF, if you are only listening, Tom is
Spanking
the little cat that appeared from time to time. Well, spanking very hard, actually. So, yeah, but then again, they were hitting each other with Jerry a lot of times as well. So, I don't know how it would qualify like nowadays.
I don't know. A lot of the violence is removed.
From
Even
the
though
cartoons.
even though it's fun.
I mean, yeah, probably you need to be like grown up enough to understand the fun part, though. So,
Not necessarily.
but then again,
You still understand consequences to a certain extent when you're a kid.
yeah, but maybe not when you are 3 years old that much.
No, maybe not.
Maybe not. So,
Maybe it's a good way to teach them that there are consequences
oh God.
for being a mouse.
Oh God, there's consequences of being a mouse. That's what they need to learn. That's like the most important thing.
And Paranoid Droid says, "Oh my God, come on! Cartoon violence never made anyone violent." That's not what we're arguing over either. Just saying that times have changed.
Yeah, times have changed. That's why, because it's. I recently read about that as well. That Jennifer Aniston, I think, of Friends, Rachel used to play Rachel. She,
I think everyone knows who Jennifer Aniston is.
Most probably.
Especially the male population of the audience.
Even the female population, I guess.
Yes,
So-
but especially means in particular.
In particular. She said recently that nowadays it's hard to joke with anything because they said that the recent generation watched Friends and they found it offensive.
They washed it because it was so dirty.
Or watched or just looked into it, not really sure about that, how much they have seen, but they found some parts quite offensive. That was the...
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
Everyone is offended about everything these days, it feels like.
Yeah, it feels like it is a bit an over-offended world as well. And then again, of course, there are some things that I guess people are entitled to be offended about, but that's matter of personal judgment, I guess. So,
You guess.
I guess, and everyone else guesses too. So, anyway, where were we? Oh, we were definitely, third track. So there were 2 requests, and now we do a revision track just for fun. So this one was made by Llama and just out of top 3 ended up on the 4th place. It's called Streamers.
Yeah, 542 points for that one. And 3rd place, 548. So really close.
Yeah, not that far from each other.
Oh yeah, it's the Dead Mouse track. I stole the progression from the Dead Mouse and the whole soundscape. Oh, it's a very nice one. that track played on any deadmau5 album, I wouldn't blink. Just would think, oh yeah, cool. No, it's one of the tracks.
I mean, it's a very well done track, indeed. And then, of course, it lent some ideas from him.
A few.
A few, yeah. I
Like
know how
all
much,
of them.
I know how much you love deadmau5. We know that. We all know that, right? So, definitely not without reasons,
No,
I shall say.
definitely not without reason.
So, you are the 64th Discord user out of how many? Do we know?
I have no idea.
It's a 4-digit number, so
Yes. So probably 64th Slaygon, maybe.
64th Slaygon. And that's way too many Slaygons on one planet.
Yeah, way too many Slaygons. There can only be one.
Uh-oh, that never ends well.
Paranoid. Didn't know you know people at Discord. I don't. I know you people, but that's about it. Yeah, I'm actually the 64th iteration of myself.
Oh, that almost sounds like you are from the Matrix. And it took a while
It took a while
until you got here.
until I got to iteration number 64.
Yeah. And still you haven't solved the puzzle. And it always restarts.
What would the puzzle be?
Well, just to figure out that we are all just wired up and our batteries for the machines.
Maybe I have. I just keep returning because ignorance is bliss.
Oh, yeah, that's...
I solved it 64 times or 63 times before.
Well, you never learn from your mistakes, do you?
No, I'm stubborn like that.
Oh, my God. But what will you do when you will have your 64th birthday?
I don't know. Retro Plinky party?
A retro Plinky party. And do you plan to go out somewhere or...
Out?
Oh,
You mean through the door?
yes.
Oh, no.
No. Everyone
that's-
needs to come to him. Okay.
That's where other people are.
Ooh, that sounds horrible. Oh my God. If you would know that I figured out his birthday this year is the same day as our company party is.
Great.
And I thought it would be so great if he could come to the company party. Yay!
Great.
Oh well,
So looking forward to it.
I can imagine. No, but I need to put in a word or two there. Maybe it's possible. Never know. Well, after all, it's like I can't really make it without you, right? Because I'm not gonna leave you alone on your birthday. That sounds bad.
It's fine.
No, that's not gonna happen. So, either both of us are going or no one. That's it.
Yeah, so nobody from the company either. Either we both go or nobody goes.
Well, no, well, from both of us, I mean, nobody. So either everybody from here or not.
So we bring the cats.
No, that would be something as well. Ah,
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
but anyway,
But
Lord Evil is with us. Lord Evil wants good one. We need to make jingles like this.
we do.
Yes, maybe.
I have a voice box right here.
Yeah, that's probably better than just a jingle. But Lord Evil requested Rhine and Stormlord from last year.
Stormlord,
It's a
to the
very,
storm.
very nice track.
Lord. Puddly-doom. Oh, wait, what?
Puddly-doom. It's a really, really beautiful track from Rhine.
Indeed.
What's
Very,
up
very
with the
nice.
licking, guys? What is that?
I don't know. I just followed suit.
Yeah, I can see that. It's
Started with Dax's licking pussy. The cat.
the cat, yes.
Then there was a goat and people and a dog, and I threw in a cat, and Lord Evil threw in a cat, and a banana.
Yeah, just like the cat and the banana, indeed.
Katana.
Katana. I figured out today that Puko, for some reason, is into the sugar-free muffins that I brought from the store from yesterday. So she just started to lick it and she likes it. And I have no idea what she likes in the sugar-free muffins. It's quite surprising. But there must be something interesting in there.
It must be.
Yeah, they usually don't eat anything like this. So
No.
they are absolutely the keto meat eaters, as cats are usually. So they
Yeah,
don't
they're-
eat anything else.
They're kind of carnivores.
They are,
So-
definitely. And then all of a sudden she is licking muffin. What?
Yeah. Why
But
not?
yes. Yeah, well, you never know with these. They also like whipped cream. But that's not that far, of course. And what are you typing about right now? So eagerly.
About the ID. Because
Oh.
pad of Genesis project has ID 8580.
Uh-huh.
And 64 Glen is 6581. And Cloaked Alien is 1337. So
Uh-huh.
elite. Very elite.
Yep. Accident? I don't think so.
So if you want to be able to choose your own numbers, you can just send a Nitro boost to the Slay Radio Discord. And you can do that.
Nitro boost.
Yes.
And how does that work? Like, is it like a one-time thing, or from now on you are paying
You can-
until the end of your lives?
You can boost once only or several times.
And what does that mean that you are boosting?
You get more features. It's like a Discord subscription in a sense.
Why is it called boosting?
They gamify everything. I don't know.
Yeah,
So-
that's what I don't understand. Why is it called boosting? Doesn't make any sense.
You're boosting the level of the server because you get new features.
Okay.
Okay.
But
As
you
Sphinx
get-
says, "Oh, you cheater! You had us thinking it was a miracle." Yeah,
But
I did, didn't I?
you are boosting your own settings or levels of settings, not the server. Why would you boost the server? You don't boost.
Yes, because Discord hosts all of this shit, not me. So they choose what features I can use, and you can unlock more features by boosting
It's still
with
stupid.
Nitro.
I'm with you on the pre-selection thing. That is a stupid thing to call it boost the server.
Well, I guess
Well, it's the same stupid thing.
equally.
Equally stupid. Yes.
Not quite, because you
Why?
actually are boosting things, as in you get more stuff.
Yeah, but
Yes.
boosting a server means
It
that
means
you are
making it
raising the
better.
capacity of
Yes.
a server, not like
Yes, exactly.
boosting your features. That's
Yes.
fine.
Since I'm the server admin, I guess I have some extra bits and bobs or something. I don't know if it's related to that or if it's a Nitro only thing that anyone who does the boosty thingy with Nitro can do that.
Gohank said that those boosts are not cheap.
No, it's like $99 a year or some shit like that.
Oh, you pay for a year?
Yeah.
And what happens after a year? Do you lose your ID or?
No,
Oh,
That-
okay. You
that-
can keep your ID
that I hope stays.
for like $99. You can
Yeah, one would
keep
hope
your
so.
ID. A few digits of numbers.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay, well, for some it is worth it. That's the point, I guess. So we have a lovely request coming up here because Martinland, the official dancer of all parties, said, if you could play my most favorite Sid from Revision I danced to in the hall, that would be gorgeous. Whisk It by Jazdi of Artline Designs. And of course he added it was the second entry of the old school Revision video. If all else fails, luckily it didn't, but just so you know, if you check the YouTube videos, then it will be the second one. And then I would be right back with that heavenly feeling at Revision, he said. Thanks. Okay, well, we will send you back in time then, because Whisk It is coming up.
I send you back in time.
I don't think he meant this.
And
this was a Sid. A decent Sid. Whisk It from the old school music competition. Martin Land's favorite.
Very nice.
Indeed.
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 Who did?
You did.
Who's you did?
I knew that you're gonna ask. One of my best friends and closest.
Is it now? That is so cool.
I know, right?
Why are we whispering so she doesn't hear?
Yeah, well. And we are close to 9, so the first hour has passed.
Yeah, that went quick.
How did I know you will say that?
Because it usually feels like it when you don't think about the time.
Yeah, very
It
true.
just flashes by, and then
Very
all of a
true.
sudden it's time to say goodbye and good night.
Yeah, well, we
We
are not
doing
there
that
yet.
yet, but
Not there yet.
not yet.
Not yet. We will at some point in the evening. But, well, until then, hopefully you will have enough requests to relax to, and also some nice, decent tracks that we cherry-picked for today. The layering on top of the cake.
The cream.
The cream, indeed. Oh,
That's ace.
darn. Still, it will take a while until we get some birthday cakes. So I could eat
A couple of
cake.
months.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fine.
true. Yeah, I could eat a cake, definitely. But it will still take a while.
Yeah, this year no licorice cake though.
No, I just don't understand
It
even.
gets so soaked into the cream and whatnot after just like half a day or whatever. So
I just don't even understand how you could eat that thing at all.
like licorice sprinkles and stuff, that works nicely though.
Yeah. I tried my best, and the result was the worst.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
Even
wasn't
Morty
it?
liked it.
Well, that's great. You didn't, but more did it.
Yes, I did. Not
That's great.
after like or the second day or whatever. Like I said, the licorice kind of gets sucked into the cream and whatnot.
No, obviously
But
not.
on the day you made it, it was very nice.
Well, since I basically know nothing about licorice, I did not know how it will behave either.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be more
was
smart
nice.
this year, and I'm not gonna try with this thing again. So
No, but like I said, licorice sprinkles are fine.
yeah, yeah, and I still think like about the salmon cake as well that we had
The what
like
cake?
salmon.
Oh, salmon cake. Hmm.
So that one, well, I appreciate the Swedish concept of sandwich cake, but I would prefer a cake where there's more salmon than mayo
cake.
and bread. Yes, because no, the sandwich cakes are so full of mayo and bread and
That's what
the
makes them
other
edible.
stuff. Yeah, no. That's what makes them less edible,
No.
actually. It's just way too much.
No.
Everything else. No.
Definitely not.
Definitely yes. But if that would be like half of the sandwich layer below that, I would say that the salmon can easily dominate. So then, so good.
Yeah, then it becomes unedible.
For you, at least.
Yes, for me.
But you can have your korv cake or whatever you like.
Korv cake.
Korv cake, yeah. I mean,
I don't even know what that is.
we recently had a sandwich cake that had some korv on it or some salami, I guess. So that was okay for you.
Cake with salami?
Yeah, like
Oh
what
yeah,
was in there?
yeah. That was just a regular smörgåstårta. It was ham.
Oh, okay. Ham, not
Yes.
salami. But
Yeah.
wasn't there some with the salami? No. Okay.
Roast beef.
Ah.
One was with roast beef and the other one with ham.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, but at least the ham one you can stand. That's a good start.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yes, well, I can just always think of you if it comes to sandwich cake, and then I don't need to torture you with the crabs and the salmon and all the fish.
You mean shrimp?
Yeah, I guess. Crabs and shrimp, same thing for me. Sorry.
They are not. Shrimp are the small ones.
Yeah, I know, Pete. I know. It's really weird for a Hungarian person as well, not only for an English one, because cakes are almost exclusively sweet, not savory.
Yeah.
Totally agree. I did not understand this either, but once you visit this country or any other country around, do they have smörgåstårta as well? Norwegians and Danes.
I guess so.
Okay, so this is like a northern thing. If you visit, you need to try. It's extreme. It's like
I kind of assume they have because to me it's just completely normal.
yeah, obviously, just like licorice, which everyone also has around here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really feels like you are eating like a thick sandwich with
That's
some topping.
Exactly what it is.
Because it is a thick sandwich,
Yeah,
but in a cake shape or form.
So yeah, imagine a smorgasbord, but stack it on top of each other with sandwich in
Smorgasbord.
between. Smorgasbord. That's how they actually
that
say.
sounds amazing. Yeah.
They
okay.
kind of stole that from us. And also ombudsman.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Ombud. The moment when I recognized that ombud is a word here and ombudsman is actually coming from here. Oh my God. Mind blown. Okay. Never realized that before. Ziona, kan du säga pappa hänger upp hinkar i taket? Hinkar?
Buckets.
Bucket?
Buckets.
Buckets?
Yes.
To the roof?
Yeah, ceiling.
Why would Papa
guess.
do that?
Papa, why would you do that?
Where is this coming from?
I have no idea.
I think I'm missing a reference here.
Yeah, me too. I have no
you
idea.
too? Then we are in a real trouble here because I was hoping for you at least to know. Dex said that good that I eat crackers right now. Was it so disgusting though? It's not that bad. No, it's really not that bad. I just definitely would go for something else sometimes, maybe. Max Levine had a request.
Oh, pappa hänger och pinkar i taket. Okay. So when you say that sentence, it kind of sounds like you're saying something else.
Oh, what do I say then?
The other line that he said there. Pappa hänger och pinkar i taket.
Pinkar? What is
peeing?
Oh, that's peeing as well?
Yes.
You have many words for peeing.
Pinkar, kissar,
Yeah.
drillar.
Drillar.
Yeah.
Kissar. Like this is the weirdest thing. Like you wouldn't ever think.
Ska slå en drill.
You wouldn't ever think that that it means that if you're coming from English field.
Probably not. Yeah.
Jesus
What is
Christ.
pink? Why?
Yeah, pinkar. Pinking.
Yeah, pinking. I'm pinking.
He is pinking. Okay.
Oh, why not purpling then?
Sneak pink. Okay, well. Oh, well, Dax. I eat egg pancake with salami and cheese. That's also an interesting thing. And in fact, the pancake part I can understand because in Hungary we also have a few savory type of pancakes with chicken and mushrooms. And yeah, I know you would hate mushrooms. Don't add it. I know. And cheese. And it's really, really nice with melted cheese and sauce. And that's really, really
I don't know
nice.
if egg pancake just is like cracked eggs and in like flat.
Yeah, I guess normal.
Fried normally.
Normal pancake.
Nothing to do with pancakes per se. Just looks like pancakes.
Looks like
You know,
pancakes
the way
without
I
the
like to
sugar
do-
part.
You know the way I like to do eggs. Fry eggs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look like pancakes.
That's also like Slaygon's scrambled eggs are not scrambled because they are pancake shaped. It's completely flat.
Yeah.
So
The best kind of egg.
But that's not scrambled eggs because
No.
you don't scramble them.
Sometimes I do, but that's not scrambled.
No, that's not scrambled.
But they're nice.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Okay then. So Max Levine wants to hear some sort of, well, almost exclusive thing as well. But we heard it already. Rhino Hands refused Ace 2 remix.
Ryan's own hand.
Ryan's own hand refused this remix from the Syntax Era album.
No, he didn't refuse it.
No, he didn't. Others did. What was the story behind that?
The story was that there was already an Ace 2 remix on that very same album by Mackie. Plus, it was running out of space. So one or the other needed to go.
So Ryan got super disappointed and left the ship.
Yeah, he got so pissed that he uploaded it to RKO.
Oh,
Horror.
the horror. So, well, here it comes, Max Levine.
freedom.
And still, it's such a great track.
It is.
Absolutely. And I need to tell you something.
You do?
Ett kvistfritt kvastskaft.
Those are good.
What is exactly what I said?
Like a broom handle without out of wood, without the these, where branches grow out. The dark spots on wood.
Okay.
So a broom handle without those.
Oh.
Because those are weak spots in the wood.
So kvist is the
branch.
Fantastic. There are so useful things that I can learn here in Swedish.
Yes.
Just like in mastering Swedish.
Well, not quite.
No, those were even more useful. I know. Are sheep allowed on the plane?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Are they? I don't know. You fly more than I do.
I never tried to take a sheep with me, though. That would be an adventure.
Well, I've been with you. Can almost kind of go as a sheep.
You almost count as a sheep?
Yes.
You're a little bit bigger than a sheep, though. You need extra leg room. That says everything. Poor sheep wouldn't need an extra leg room.
Yes, because I have 4 legs.
You have 4 legs?
Yes.
So are you walking
because I'm a sheep.
Uh-huh. Well, it's very lucky that you are allowed on the plane, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
How else we would go to any parties there?
Oh,
right?
Well, Max Levine says that he can't find it on RKO. I think.
So how do we have it then? It was
uploaded to RKO.
Maybe it's in the lost files kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see, 2009 I think it was. There we go. Yes, it's right there. Let's do this instead. Get the... Where
this is your loading music, I
assume?
Yes,
it is my loading music.
Mm-hmm.
Max Levine. There.
So you found it?
Yes.
Well, Slaygon might be a lot of things, but sheep isn't one of them. Have you heard his opinions? Yeah, I did. He is certainly not the one who agrees with everyone.
Do sheep agree with everyone?
Yeah, that's one of the ideas, yes. They are just meh.
Meh.
They are fine mehing. So no, you're not a sheep. Unless it's a black sheep. It might be.
Could very well be.
One of my favorite Sonata Arctica songs. Oh my god.
I thought you were going to say one of my favorite type of sheep.
The black sheep? Yeah, it is, actually. It is. It really is. Also because of its nature and color and everything. Obviously.
Obviously. Is
What
that how you
else?
get wool for your black socks? You shave the black sheep.
Yeah, and of course it's also much more advantage with a black sheep and black socks. So you don't need to struggle with the freaking fur that I struggle all the time when I wash your socks.
Start washing them then.
Yeah, I guess I can just leave them stink there in the corner. That would also do.
Yeah, it's a big wardrobe room, and the laundry basket is right next to the balcony door. So
that's so
all
much
good.
better to leave them stink for 2 more months.
Yeah.
Full of laundry basket, full of socks, full of his socks. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
All his socks are black, almost all of them, and we have gray cats, and then I said everything that needed to be said, even more. Because washing these things essentially means that I need to brush them. Yeah, fantastic. Like, finally, I kind of told him that he is definitely not allowed to wear his black things right now, indoors at least.
Yeah, I would hope you wash indoors.
Well, Yeah, one would hope so. But I don't know anymore, because with that amount of fur that we have there, maybe outdoors washing would be much more practical and better.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have a stream right next to the house.
Unfortunately. It would be so much easier.
Yeah. Goheg said about the sheep that they follow the herd. Yeah.
Yes.
Not quite me then.
Now you're really out of the herd.
Do Slaygons dream of 8-bit sheep? I don't know about the other Slaygons, the other 63. This one does.
Well, not quite, because
Or
if you would...
maybe not 8-bit sheep, but cheap 8-bit things.
Cheap 8-bit sheep.
Cheap 8-bit things.
Yes, those two. Not that cheap nowadays, though. But,
Oh, that is true.
yeah. But I would say that you are not dreaming of sheeps, because if you would fall asleep instantly, and that's not the case with you anyway.
If I were counting sheep, as
Yes,
it were,
yes.
I would be way too concerned about where the fuck are they going? Why are they jumping over that fence? Are they coming back at some point?
They don't need to jump over a fence. They are just there.
That's how the dream or counting thing usually is represented, that they jump over a fence.
So instead of that, imagine them on a field and they are not moving anywhere, and then you start to count them. Maybe that will help.
If they don't move, I would be worried that they are all dead.
Have you had any other concerns about that?
About sheep? Yeah, sure. Are these newly shaved, or the fluffy ones?
Well, the fluffy ones are
The
much
fluffy
better,
ones.
I think.
Yeah, I would probably go, oh man, that's a lot of socks wandering about out there. I wonder how many socks you can get out of one sheep.
That's a very good question. Well, it's almost like Ziona is the adult one.
Almost.
Sometimes. Not always, though. That's the thing.
You should only know.
Oh, well, let's see that playlist there. Berka wants to hear. Drew and Sanction, take it down low.
Take it down low. Whoa,
Been a
whoa,
while.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Twinkle, twinkle. Dun.
Yep.
Nice.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop from the Whoop Whoop Master, one of them at least. There are at least two of them, so this was one of them. One of them grew.
Indeed.
The other one is possibly listening. He's the X.
Proton asks if the request bot is broken. No, it actually replied to you when you requested on Twitch. So it's actually sent a message back to you, but on Discord, not on Twitch.
Let's see.
It's in the request list as well. I checked.
My request was sent to the DJ.
Yes.
A test
It was.
pancake. The first pancake.
It's called
Is
an
always
egg
the
pancake.
test. Yeah, okay. Good.
Yeah, there's the meme channel on Boz Radio, like the four chairs and broken pancakes sitting on them, and the caption is "Support group for first pancakes."
And Bottega wants to show the Polish wish version of Slaygon. Which she sent me during the party, so
a Chinese Slaygon?
Polish wish version.
Yeah, but wish is Chinese,
Wish
right?
is Chinese, a Polish Chinese, I don't know. But yes.
A polished Chinese.
A Polish to Chinese version of you. Imagine that. Well, there would be several problems with that, but let's not get into this. Oh yeah, that helped, Bottega. Thank you very much, because, well, Google wasn't really smart on that one. It really wasn't. That was like, we have no results of your search. It's like, I don't know when was the last time when I saw that page of Google, when I searched for something and it seems like there are no results of what you are looking for.
Yeah, they have backfilled that, but nowadays, instead of getting the actual results, you get like essentially the first half of the page is just paid promotion, essentially.
Well, yeah.
Not the actual results. So you will nowadays always get a result one way or the other.
Yeah,
So.
I guess. Sphinx is learning Hungarian. Well done, I would say. And that would translate as in literally, what the dick is with you, which means like, what's up with you, but in a not a nice way of asking that. Or, well, what's the matter with you for that matter?
What the hell is wrong with
What
you?
the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, exactly. But it's difficult because in different context between like two good pals, it can be also just what's up with you. But they need to be good friends though.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise it would be a bit weird to ask formally from someone this question. And yeah, that's on the right side we can see the wish version of Slaygon.
Right.
I would say that
Left.
he has a more, like Slaygon has a more elongated face more egghead. Yes, he's more egghead.
Yeah, there's a reason my little bot thingy that I'm building is egg-shaped.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea why.
Yeah, I don't know either.
You don't know either.
I actually only used it once, I think, for the show me and Boz did.
Ah, yeah. And after that, you even skipped thinking about it. So
No. I did other stuff with it, but they're not kind of fully baked things.
Oh, and Gohanks tried to be offended. Didn't manage that much, though. Okay, then. But we brought something else for you right now, which is also a very nice track from the streaming music competition. And it ended up in the top 3. On the 3rd place, yes, definitely. And it's they had a humor there because the title is Older But Still Funkable. And
very funkable.
Very funkable.
That cat is funkable.
Yep. And that cat is Jazz Cat of Ghost Town. So here it goes.
To town.
Here it goes.
To town.
Well, that was funkable.
Very funkable.
And I hope all of us will stay funkable as long as we can.
Indeed.
That is very important to stay funkable.
Indeed, very, very important.
Well, funk is a vital part of life, okay?
Yeah, sure. I agree.
Good. And there are some nice requests coming up.
Yeah, I saw that actually. I checked now just to make sure that things are working. So, yeah, there's some nice ones in there.
Yeah, indeed.
Very, very nice. Where are we now? April, mid-April.
We are not at mid-April just yet, but almost there. 2
Well,
days. 2 days.
Next week it's not gonna be mid-April anymore. Now it's as close to
That is very
mid-April that we have during a show.
And what happens mid-April?
I was just trying to think ahead how long it's before we head over to X, because I still need to get the wireless microphone, because we're going to do some interviews, or rather Andreas Wallström will be doing some interviews at least.
Oh, now he takes away the duty from us. I
Yeah.
like that.
So I need to
okay.
get that and get some stuff to record on. So that's going to be nice.
Yeah, indeed. And if I will have enough time, then there will be a little teaser podcast before X, just to remember the last X that we had 5 years ago, and finally selecting all the materials that we had there, because we had definitely way more than
Like
what I
iron, platinum.
think, and all the
Do-
metal
do-
fast
what-
components.
What do you zinc?
No, I did not say zinc. It's zinc, isn't that
No,
zinc?
it's zinc.
Zinc.
That's the material.
I guess Bottega wouldn't agree with you because they say zinc as well. But anyway,
Well, it's zinc.
yeah, you fancy people. Anyway, the thing is that yes, we are very funky persons, Sphinx. Yes,
Funkable, as it were.
and we love funky music. And in exactly a month, actually. Unfortunately, I will miss another party that is called Cube Party, and it's close to Budapest. The little place is called, it's a village called Sősáp. And there is also Sősáp. Yes.
Yeah, shoe shop.
Oh, you really need to exercise this pronunciation with this one. It's a perfect opportunity. Sősáp.
Yeah, I already know how to pronounce shoe shop.
Not shoe shop, Sősáp.
Yeah, shoe shop. That's what I said.
Anyway, it's like a 20-minute, half-hour train ride from Budapest, basically. And it's called Cube Party. And it's a lovely Demosin party as well with compos. If I'll have an opportunity, I will send some release. But unfortunately, that weekend is exactly the same weekend when Göteborgsvarvet is, where we're gonna DJ a little bit.
No, we are not.
Oh, yes, we're gonna.
No, we are not.
Well, you will be with me at least.
Yes,
You won't be,
you will be
DJing, but
You will be DJing, not me.
anyway. How lucky it is when you have a teammate who is a professional DJ, and then there is you, and then we can split the time frame. He is the chill house guy, so everything is settled.
Good to know. Thanks.
No, it's just informing you that will be the thing. Then I will gather probably the most commercial sounding like C64 remixes. No one will know what is playing. But hopefully it will be ear-pleasing for the masses as well.
I guess you know exactly where you will be setting things up
Where?
already. Yes, where?
I
is kind of a
don't,
long thing.
I don't, but my colleagues do,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be great.
Yeah, maybe you want to find out.
Yeah,
we can,
maybe I want to find out.
So we can
Maybe
post,
I will.
post it.
Yeah, and there will be some other music as well.
Yes, there will.
Hopefully, yes. We will see.
Like Chill House.
And it's a very important question, Sphinx. Are those ghost earrings or flowers? I guess it's not visible.
To me, it looks more like a mushroom or a mold or something that
Well,
has
that is
grown.
a problem that Slaygon
That has
doesn't see it.
grown on a tree stump.
That's a problem that Slaygon doesn't see it. At least he's close, but then again, he's
No,
blind.
they're popcorn.
Thank you. Sofa scening, popcorn. Well, we did not have popcorn on the weekend, but that's what you do when you sofa scene. One of the things is popcorn or chips.
Yeah, we got popcorn, but she ate all of it before the party.
Yeah, but Slaygon doesn't like popcorn, so I can just easily eat it.
Yeah,
That's how it works,
yeah,
right?
it is how it works.
It's just perfect. We can split everything. I don't like licorice. He doesn't like popcorn. He doesn't like salmon. I can eat all the salmon, and I won't eat any of the licorice.
And you hate steak, so I eat all of it.
There must be some common ground there, because otherwise I don't know how we would be in a relationship.
Speaking of steak, by the way,
Yep.
time to get the outdoor furniture out. I think next week, maybe.
That sounds great, because that comes with grill.
Indeed, it does.
That is good. I really hope that there won't be any more snowfall this
Yeah,
April,
hopefully not.
because we had enough and even more. So thanks up there if you listen. Well, if others listen to us, maybe they can as well, right?
And Sphinx asks, you live in a villa? Yeah.
Yeah.
Since 2010, I think.
Yeah. The difference is now it's our villa.
Yes.
It's not only his,
Yes.
because we used to live in his, and
Yes.
that is not the same.
And then I sold it last year. And we
And-
moved here.
And now we got stuck together.
Oh no.
Oh no, the horror. Well, Mila Soft wants to hear Mark Girard and The Big Deal, and adding, also thank you for all that you do, Ziona and Slaygon. Also thank you for thanking us for that. Very nice of you, thank you. And here comes A Big Deal to K4.
Almost sounded like you were going to say big dick. Big deal. Yeah. Fiddly-dum.
No, that was a fiddly-dum. That's
It
a very
was.
nice one indeed.
Very nice.
So, yeah, that was Mark Girard and Big Deal 2004 version.
2004, yeah.
2004.
Time flies.
Indeed, it does.
Almost 20 years ago.
It's crazy.
It is indeed. Do you know what that means?
No.
That you're old.
Again, you need to remind me of that. You will have time to remind me of that in 2 months. Jesus Christ. But that also means you are old.
No.
It's only me who is old.
Yes.
You are not.
No.
So on what are you basing this statement? I want to know.
Reality?
What reality?
The twisted one.
And how is that happening, that I'm actually a lot younger than you and you...
Yet you're older.
Because
Reasons.
Because I wash your socks?
It must be that.
Okay, now I have figured it all out. Right. I can't keep jiggling on the DJ sets anymore? Why not? Because I'm old?
It's like Andreas's dream. What was it? He set a time limit for him that if he hadn't become a rock star within 10 years or whatever, he would give it up. I guess it's nice to have dreams and whatnot.
It is.
For me, it's more like, yeah, we'll see what happens. Just keep doing the thing you enjoy doing, and that's that.
Mm-hmm.
Then things go from there.
Right.
Right.
And we will drink to our youth in June at X, obviously. We
That
will,
we
Martin.
shall.
Yes. Oh, and we will dance. We will dance a lot, because finally a party where we are not organizers and we can just be there on the dance floor all the time. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Well, I love to be organizer as well and do things, but every now and then it's great to party as well, don't you think?
Nah.
No, that's for losers. Is that what you want to say?
I was going to say that's for young people, but then again, she's not young anymore, is she?
What's up with you tonight? You really, really are earning your way not only to the sofa, but to the floor.
Well, that's a perfectly nice mat here. Very nice carpet.
Okay, then again, the cats would be very happy about that, so
No,
that's
they
not good.
would not be in here.
No, you would sleep here if it would be the floor.
Yeah.
With all your equipment.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can hug better than I do.
I'll just pull all of these over me. Very nice and cozy.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, then. It escalated quickly. Yes, it did. What
As
should
it
we do
does.
now?
I don't know.
Did you line up the next song?
I did, of course.
Okay, at least something.
At least he did something
is-
right.
Yes, exactly. So Zois
Zoinks.
requested Dax and Micropro Soccer, not soccer, before you ask.
I didn't.
But
even
you
intend
would.
to.
Yeah, well, you almost always do such things, and I need to prevent that. So,
Do you now?
yeah, I will
Why is
try
that?
at least.
Why?
Well, I wonder why. Original by Martin Galway and Barry Leach. And it's gonna be a great little track.
It
if
is.
you press play on
Let's
tape.
press play.
it's incredible how this track goes well with this German folk style as well, and the one that Johan Andersson did out of it too.
Yeah.
Like that's mind blowing, really, and it's really just flows very well. So
And apparently the vocals are from Synthesizer V in this one.
it did really.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty nifty little thing that.
Okay. Well, that's really cool. That's wow. I'm beyond words now. Okay.
Beyond.
Yes, because what we have watched about this tutorial was mostly, it was actually very nice, mostly like singing girls, like typical.
Except for that guy with the rock type.
Yes, there was one guy with the metal voice that was great as well. But also
was a robot. Metal voice.
also the girls, some of them the typical Japanese kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
kawaii voice. And I'm so blown away by that as well, actually. I need to add here that I visited one of my favorite sushi places again the last week. And there is a girl there that is sometimes just singing out loud behind the cashier. And she has such a nice voice, like such voice that you hear in these J-pop songs.
Mhm.
It's mind-blowing. It's really awesome. And I was just listening like, wow, my God, it's like, if she would know, but she doesn't. And I of course, didn't say any word. I was just sitting there and yeah, I'm just so blown away, like how high pitched they can actually sing at. And it's really like something that only they can do, not others. Like they are not capable to do that, but there is something with their voice that they can just make this work.
Well, there's plenty of people that can sing at those pitches. It's just that the character of
The character of the voice is
that
different.
makes
Yes.
it sound special.
Yes, and it's just, it was almost like I was at a live concert of like a Japanese artist. It felt like it's so cool. Yeah. Anyway, and yeah, Dax just sent another example on Discord what he did with Synthesizer V. So it's worth to join Discord not only for the chats but also some things that are getting shared there. Because I'm guessing we are not able to play that right now, right? Not from Discord.
Yeah, sure we
Or
can.
From Discord. No, let's see what he did.
Apparently he made this today.
I'll keep on traveling through the space with a smile on my face. My adventure has just begun. Exploring the galaxy is fun. I keep on flying through the stars with joy that never mars. My adventure has just begun. Exploring the galaxy is fun.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
It was kind of fun playing around with the thing, and easier than most other vocal kind of things, because you can just write the text and then you just go in and modify a couple of things here and there, so kind of sounds like a proper word. But yeah, very nice.
Yeah. Gohang said that, damn, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
It does indeed.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think there was like 10 or maybe 15 different voices you could choose from for it.
And you can also download voice banks, right?
That's the 10 or 15 voices I'm talking about.
So not the default package. What
No.
the default package is
I can't remember now.
containing 3, 4.
People can look that up. I think
Yes.
the 3 you get 3 of them with the free version, and then you can add or buy new ones or more of them. But in total, if memory serves, it was like 10 or 15 or something like that. But yeah, very nice.
Pete added, everybody better get in early with that synth, because shortly every man and his dog will better it.
Yep.
And then what happens if you were early? You were blend in anyway.
Eventually, yes, but you get the initial boost of novelty, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We still need to start to try some singing.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's great to use something like that for like a mock-up or whatever.
Yeah.
Give it to a singer and say, here, do something like this.
Yeah, very, very true. That's actually a very good idea because you can also show the pitch bends and all of that,
Yeah,
how it's
exactly.
done. So definitely better than just an instrument.
Yeah, it's
Demonstration.
kind of like when you do mock-ups with orchestral libraries. Sure, they're nice and whatnot, but it's not a real orchestra. You can hear the difference.
Yeah.
Or, well, you can actually program it, the thing to sound really real, but then it will take a stupid amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely. And back to revision right now. We have Alpa with us, who requested the winner of the streaming music competition.
Yay! Oh, I
Yay.
didn't actually win anything because I didn't send anything in.
Oh, you thought that he requested you. I mean, were you one of your
maybe it
songs
was-
at least?
Or maybe it was a joke.
Obviously, since I would know about it probably.
Not necessarily.
Even if you would be pre-selected, I guess we would
I'm
know about
I'm
it.
always pre-selected.
You're always pre-selected. Anyway,
Or did you mean deselected?
or deselect? Yeah, but that's not the phrase what they use for this.
I know. It's a stupid phrase.
I know. So, Rocco W won the competition with Back Before Dark. And if Alpa is requesting this, then you can be certain it's gonna be a good song. Oh no, and he just came back just in time.
Of course. Who's
So
Justin?
you can, yeah.
Who is Justin?
Justin is my secret lover. Never mind. So glad you are back because I had no idea how to switch the scenes again, but it's fine, I guess. Now we are all saved. Trying to line up something here that I fail of it miserably, a little bit, ever so slightly. There we go. Yes.
Okay, then.
No, now
I don't
it's
know what you're doing.
now it's all done. I just
Okay.
lined it up. It's okay. It's
Okay.
just it took some time.
All good.
Yes, now we are all good. So yeah, sometimes the mood of the songs matter on parties, as you might notice. And yes, it was a cute one.
It was very cute. I see like clay animations or whatever, like
Yep.
Wallace and Gromit type thing. Very nice. Just in who? I don't know. The Whoville.
Just in time, indeed.
I still have that in my head. You
Yeah,
need to play
it's
something
such
else.
an earworm.
Yeah, you need to play something else.
Yeah, we will play something else. I promise. I promise. At least it seems like now we have an Amiga remix lined up.
Yay!
Yay! And I
Oh, speaking of which, Boz, if you're listening, do you remember that Amiga track that you were thinking of when you were here on Friday? I want to know.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If he hears us. And yeah, I0 wanted to hear Nitro in-game music. Most probably, well, probably no hits from AmigaRemix.com, which not for the in-game music, no. There is the Nitro loader that is available, but I'm actually checking just one more thing before we get into this.
Just one more.
Just one more indeed. Would be actually great if I would see how long this video is. You know what? Maybe we should do this instead. But since you are the one with the capability to play things from YouTube, I'm afraid that this responsibility goes to you now.
Oh no,
Oh yeah.
the horror.
But you don't need the video because it's just a static picture. So instead of what I lined up, maybe he will be more happy about the following thing.
Maybe.
I guess.
You guess.
Well, no, I guess. So, shall we try that one?
Let's try.
Tony Williams and Nitro, both loader and in-game.
And apparently Dolby headphones. So put your headphones on.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you hear it right. Yeah, that worked. I wonder how it was in the headphones, or as Dex says, earphones, because obviously it makes more sense. We talk
Well,
about a lot of expressions and words today that would make more sense or more logical if they would be called otherwise.
I don't know if having a phone in your ear is so much better.
Well, earplug, headphones. Well, head plug would be a bit weird, so
That would be very weird indeed. Earplug works though, but
yeah. And yeah,
Sinla says sounded good on my headset.
yeah, that's great. So at least it wasn't like you heard 2 channels on the left and 2 channels on the right, because, well, obviously.
Yeah, the hard panning was a bit of a problem for anyone wearing headphones or a headset or whatever, especially if you had the earplug things.
Yeah.
It's like you get a vacuum in your ear. It's like really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, definitely. I can totally see that happening. But that's why you had several tools, and later on you had XMPlay that could save some waves out, and you could actually add surround and some effects on that was making it a bit more pleasant when it comes to mods, and yeah, those things. That helped. That certainly helped.
Certainly did.
Have you saved
Didn't some of them actually do that automatically, so you don't actually need to save them out and do jiggery pokery with them?
No, it wasn't. It never was automatic. It was more like you needed to render the wave out of the player, and then you had some settings that you could add on the next to the process.
The audio files. Yes.
Yes, so you could.
I thought there were things that automatically did that. Players that could do that. Like fake.
Mean by playing, or
yeah. I seem to remember some player that maybe I'm mistaken.
There might have been a different way of playing the songs in some of the players, because if you think of that, if they play a mod directly, the mod had certain things.
Wow.
But
certain things.
Certain effects that was making them, for example, the tempo faster. And there are players that didn't really incorporate these things in the timeline, so they really weren't checking through the whole mod where the tempo should be at that pattern, and if you jumped over that pattern and you were like seeking into it, then you missed that point and the song remained on the previous tempo.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the panning. Not effects and whatnot, just the panning.
You were only talking about the panning.
Only the panning.
I thought that you were talking about the wave rendering.
No, hard left and hard right panning. That automatically did that, fixing that part.
Oh, I don't know much about that, because when I came around, I was already listening to several other things than mods as well. But
I don't know.
But I don't know.
I seem to remember something that could do that, but I don't know.
But yeah, there were like 2 types of players, and one was probably scanning through the whole song and then kind of saw whatever tempo and effect needs to be there that was added in the previous pattern, even if you seeked over it. And there was another type that just didn't give a shit about these things, and it was just playing the mod.
It's one of the reasons why it's hard to skip into a SID. Same problem.
Yeah. Exactly.
You need to actually execute the code. So
and then
you can
the
fast
player
forward,
needs to foresee what is happening.
You can fast forward, but that's just running the code faster, essentially.
Oh, and Pete added to the previous topic that it probably comes, like headphones, probably comes from the very first headsets which were used by telephone operators. Head where you wear them, and phone what they were used for. That's actually not an answer to me, Pete. It's an answer to Dex, because he brought it up first.
Well, you also thought it sounded stupid, so
yeah. because we are talking about these expressions today that sound stupid, and yes, pre-select is deselect
Yeah.
essentially.
Kicked out. Unqueued.
Kicked in, kicked out. And we have an FS with us.
FFS.
And FS requested a very nice classic, Mixer and Death Wish Free.
Oh, that's been a
Yeah.
while.
Been a while, and it's a great song.
It is. Dun dun. Dun dun. Sounds aggressive. Dum, 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 dum.
Yep, nice one. Mixer and Death Wish free.
Indeed, not heard that in yonks. Quite nice.
It's been a while.
Indeed.
I don't know why, but I thought of the other version of this for some reason.
Which other version? Mackey's?
No, I'm gonna...
Or maybe that's Death Wish 2.
Yeah, like, this is a tricky one, because there are several... no, that's so weird. It feels like... I'm completely... No, I know what I mixed up. Analogued to the higher state, and I, for some reason, mixed it up in my head, and it's also a mixer song. So yes,
Mixer song.
mixer song. It's a like not.
Mhm.
That sounds very generic though. Mixer song, a song for the mixer.
Mhm.
Oh my God, we have 45 minutes of the show and the evening, and still we have a few requests to play.
That is very, very nice. Did we
Some
have,
just released stuff and awesomeness and things. You will have a lot to think about there with the video part, I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
It's not a video part even, so it's fine.
Not? Okay, well, that's great to hear.
It's fine. It's good.
That is also
all
to
good.
hear. Oh, good. Okay.
Not that it would have been a problem if it was video, but anyway, makes it easier.
Yeah. Well, for that matter, then probably we need to... Jesus, this is...
Yes,
okay.
my child.
Yeah, no, I was just saying when the request was posted, well, it took us like about an hour to get there. So Votega, who was also at Revision, of course, requested Reflex and Xmal Cocho Edfine Sprint, but I'm not really sure that I'm pronouncing this right.
Kokio
Or Kokio.
och finsprit.
And Fins... No.
Och finsprit.
Och Finsprit.
Yes. Nice liquor.
Oh God. Okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Just play it.
Let's
guess.
just play it.
It is certainly a party song, and that was definitely playing during the visual compose as well, which was a really nice addition to the whole thing. So yeah,
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy.
I just didn't happen to remember the title of it, and how she added the whole thing to the request list was like, I see what you did there now with the Xmal. It's an XM. That's why. So That's why. But yes, I can totally see you guys having a blast on that one. Awesomeness. And well, if we are there, then we tried to line up something here.
Yeah, we don't know if it's going to work or not.
Yeah, because I never trust VLC with modules, and I'm sorry about that. But
maybe they've gotten a little bit better over the years.
Yeah, exactly. And since we talked about tracked music.
Yeah, FS says, can we play it again, please?
Yeah, so knew that. Where is Dasser when you need him as well?
I saw him earlier.
Yeah, exactly. So...
Did he miss that one? Oh.
I'm guessing, because he doesn't seem to be around now, so...
Maybe he's out jumping around in the garden, taking photos of squirrels or whatever.
You never know. But yeah, we thought that it would be also great just to mention patterns and tracking things, that we would show the winner of the tracked music compo. The thing is that it's an impulse tracker file with about 64 channels, I guess, and I do not know how VLC will handle this, but at the moment that's the best solution what we got. So, like, sorry in advance from Bacter versus Saga Music.
If it sounds like shit, it's not the track itself, it's the setup. Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll see if it works or not, I guess.
Deep Space Compo Cut. So
I
you
don't,
say
I don't
there were-
remember cats in that song. I remember the song, but not the cats in it.
Well, yeah, it's worth to check the compo video if it sounded the same, but for the most part, it kind of handled it.
Yeah.
VLC handled it.
Yeah, sounds actually sounded pretty much exactly the way I remembered, except for the cats. But yeah.
Oh my God, what an appropriate song I lined up as the next one, and it's a pure accident now that we are talking about it. Yes,
Cats?
because no, you will see later on. Votega, Votega is loved right now by Pete. I'm sure about that. Because of the song, the previous one, the Reflex song that Slaygon just posted on the channel. So just in case you want to loop it for 10 hours, you can do that.
You can start in about half an hour, then you
Yes.
have a full week of listening to that on repeat.
It is so weird because when there were the compos playing, that was also playing in the background for I don't know how much time, and it's so interesting. It doesn't bother my ears either. It's just a fun thing to play in the background, and it just flows well during a party.
Speaking of which, does anyone remember the soundtrack that was playing during the Photoshop animation kind of compo? Alpa was asking about that. I don't know if he has the track. He just doesn't know who made it, or I don't know.
Well, they can look back because all the compo videos are uploaded now on the Revision YouTube page. So
Yeah, but this wasn't in the compo. This was the music for a compo.
yeah,
As in,
behind the
Yeah, exactly. So
whole
those
thing. Yeah,
those
but-
are usually not uploaded separately.
No, but at least you can check the compo out to see whatever he's asking for. So it is possible. So
Yeah, but it's not going to be listed there, so I don't understand.
if someone didn't see the compo, they can get to the YouTube page of the
Yeah.
party and they can check the compo
Ah, yeah,
and they
yeah.
can help
Yeah, sure.
Alpa what was playing in the background. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
clear?
Sure.
Thanks. What was not clear about that? I don't know. Maybe it's me who is
I-
not clear there.
I
but
thought you meant to check the what was in the compos and whatnot. It's not in the compos.
no, I did not say that they
Yeah,
referred
that's
to the
how
track.
that's how I understood it. So
Yeah, so we talked about Pete, right? And I just said to Bottega that I'm sure that she is loved right now very much by Pete because of the request. And then I had it just like when I mixed his work of art with I would like a fika. Because that seemed like the most obvious choice to do, obviously, with his song. And I definitely was exceptionally proud of myself for that decision. And I rarely say that. But I think that was nailed it. So, well, okay. But at least I think so. Maybe I'm the only one in the whole
Yeah.
world, but
Pete might disagree there.
but yeah, the thing is that the song was requested and it was lined up just before we started to talk about it. So I don't know. It might be just like an accident. I don't think so. But
So what is it? Was it on purpose?
well, it wasn't on purpose. I didn't know that this will happen. But
So an accident then.
okay, an accident. Let's stay as an accident. Proton of Finnish Gold
Hello, Proton.
requested Cybernoid 2 Alt Rock remix by Pogue, aka Peter Clark, and that was the song that goes very well with I Would Like a Fika.
With Pogue.
Pogue. Okay.
Blinky, 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 blink, blink, blink.
Oh, God.
Wow, 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 wow. Oh, yeah, someone
think-
should do a cat version of that.
Yep. I think those hi-hats went really well with this song in the end. Sorry, Peter. Yeah, I know. I know what you think. But anyway, it's a great song. It's still a great song and will remain a great song. And hope you won't hate us very much.
Yeah, and of course, better with a proper beat to it.
You shouldn't say that. You really shouldn't.
You really shouldn't
You
do that
never
then.
listen to us again.
You really shouldn't do that then.
I really should have done that. I mean, no, I have done that. So I just really needed to do that. That's what I wanted to say. Those Easter eggs are only for the members of the community who know the background of them. But anyway, yes.
Yeah, I see he's typing here, so I'm guessing. Oh, just said I thought he was gonna write a long scathing sentence there. Instead, he just said, "I'm just flattered that you chose it."
Aww. We are so happy to hear that, indeed. Now, it's, well, in my early days, I used to think that, you can't really mix well two separate styles of songs together. And then I proved myself wrong because I figured out that you actually can. And it's so much more fun when you do that. So now it's all going wild. Next
No.
week is even more wild.
Now there's no rules anymore.
Exactly. I just broke them, all of them, at the same time. So, yep.
You broke Pete as well.
I did not want to. That was not the intention. But yeah, remixes are great.
Yeah. We have something hot off the presses.
Indeed.
This was uploaded about 40 minutes ago from that there Fluke.
40 minutes ago.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Okay.
So it's really hot off the presses.
And it's a song that we love very, very much. Turrican 2 Final Challenge. So, yeah, I think you will love it too, because obviously it's Turrican 2.
Yeah, and just saying, we haven't had a chance to actually hear it, so we'll be hearing it for the first time along with you guys.
Because we are in solidarity with everyone else, so we want to be the same surprised as you are.
Is that so?
Yeah?
Okay, here we go.
this was Fluke's newest piece. It's so
Fresh.
great that we can get it like a completely exclusive, fresh version. Yeah. So. Yep. The Padawan is straying from the path every now and then. Sometimes I'm so sorry, but well, eventually I always find my way back, right? So I guess that's the most important.
What are we talking about?
I guess the musical path, because Peter said, and this is very interesting for me because, well, what he said, it's very true actually. The most important thing when you program instruments that you cannot play yourself is understanding how those instruments work and are played to make them sound authentic and more real. And I know technically that I should care about these things, but for me, like in my whole life as a composer, this was like a I know it's
suggestion.
Bad. Yes. I know it is bad. I know that I need to improve a lot on that department, but I just didn't feel like it is so important from like my aspect. But of course, when you work with like the electronic music, then you maybe don't need to pay attention to that much. However,
no, but there are certain things even in electronic music, like where to put the vibratos and that sort of thing.
I know
that kind of makes it feel better.
Yeah,
that
I
is,
know.
derived off of real instruments. And like when I worked on the 8-bit symphony stuff, I literally spent hours and hours watching violin players and cello players and bass players and percussionists and whatnot to kind of study how they work their instrument, like bow changes, the direction of the bowing, where they place their fingers and where they place the bow, and all sorts of things, you know, and how they use the speed of the bow to elongate certain phrases and make them shorter with other phrases, that sort of thing, just to kind of be able to make it sound more real.
Yeah, it's I appreciate this effort so much. Like seriously, this is amazing. And Dex, it's like using a drum library and playing an open hi-hat, snare, and tom drum at the same time. You need 3 arms for that.
Or you must be a guy.
Because then you might have 3 arms sometimes. Yeah, well, yeah, but I guess it depends on the style of the music as well. But yes, as you say, it's always a very useful knowledge. And I admit, I know shit about that. Absolutely almost nothing. So, because always the composing aspect was the most important for me. And I guess, well, yeah, that's not good. We need to change that. So,
but technically, all of those are suggestions. They are no rules by any means. In music, if it sounds good, well, then it's good. It doesn't need to follow certain rules. It just, whatever.
Yeah, it's just musicians will know what they know.
It's a very good starting point to actually try to make it sound as real as possible.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, so... True, but you can approach this from so many aspects and perspectives, and I just really love this because we can learn from each other so much. It's really great. So yeah, and actually, oh my God, we are running out of time. Let's play something. We have revision lined up song here, which was made by Turbo Night, and this was also a very nice entry, and it says a lot about the compo quality that it ended up at the 7th place, which really at this level you don't really need to pay attention to which place, because obviously all of them were awesome. So this one is called obviously Run to Survive, and this one is featuring Indigo and Demi K.
We gotta survive,
forget that we are the challenge. From the beginning to the end, we are in control. So run like your life depends on it. Survive like your life depends on it. We have got to fight, and we have got to be in control of our lives.
Yeah, we gotta survive, fight for one thing. We gotta get by, run to the light. We gotta survive, fight for one thing. We gotta get by, fight tonight. Yeah, we gotta survive, fight for one thing. We gotta get by, run to the light. We gotta survive, fight for one thing. We gotta get by, fight tonight. Run to the fight, run to survive, run to the night, run to survive, run to the fight, run to survive, run to the night, run to survive.
Yeah, survive like your life depends on it. What?
Well, Turbo Night is here every now and then.
Yeah.
We can ask.
We can.
But yeah,
It's like, breathe like your life depends on it. Wait, what? Yeah, yes.
yeah.
Made me laugh.
And I agree, Peter. The ideal scenario is that you know what the rules are, and then you choose how much you deviate from those rules to suit your mix and arrangement. And it's all art at the end of the day. Definitely.
Indeed.
Definitely. Totally agree on that. So,
Yeah, kind of like, yeah, if it sounds good, rules don't matter anymore.
that's not what we said.
No, but it's the same thing.
Well, many things can sound good and unrealistic. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
Pete, does Slaygon have bositis?
And what is a bositis?
I guess behaving like Boz or making comments Boz style like that was.
Okay. And which that comment
Yes,
before that.
that
Yeah,
comment.
okay. Oh, he must have a lot of bositis because they spent enough time during the past how many years? 17 years together?
Something like that. Yes.
That he started to correct me as a native English speaker. So you can imagine, and he is not a native English speaker. But he acts like one.
I'm not a native, or I am a native in Sweden, I guess. Even though I'm not Swedish.
Native.
Even though I'm not Swedish, and I speak English. So there.
Oh, that's the tricky part. Like, seriously, at this point, which one is your native language? Because it's very confusing.
Bositis, saying obtuse and obviously true things. Yeah, like survive like your life depends on it. That was from the song, by the way, Pete. If you didn't hear it,
It's
by
Turbo Night song,
Turbo
so
Night.
you can ask him about that, I guess, like directly. What did the poet think of? Does English has a saying like that?
Yeah, not heard of it. It wouldn't surprise me if there's a similar one, though.
Okay, because that's what we usually say when we have this question that we don't really expect an answer to, and we really want to know what the reason is behind. What did the poet think of when they came up with this idea? Kind of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like there's a similar thing, but I can't think of it right now. What Pete says, he learned English from Boz. Just how good do you think it is?
Yeah, I know,
It really is.
right? I know. So that's why I'm just aware he picked up these things, and now he is educating me because he thinks he can do that. Well, okay, his English is definitely better than mine, but you know.
You know.
What is a Slaygon G?
I don't know.
Okay, seems show is already over again. Well, we did not say goodbye yet. We wait for it, okay?
Yeah, but it's 11 o'clock, so...
It is 11 o'clock, and we still have some requests to we lined up some requests, at least. 2 of them, at least. Is that okay with you?
No.
You native English, Swedish English?
And it's not okay, no.
No, not okay. No, what should I do then? Cancel all the things here? No.
Yeah.
Kusi wants to hear X-Forms and the Blood Valley. It's the journey.
Kusi.
Kusi.
That means piss in Finnish.
But
Not spelled the same way though. Kusi. Kusi.
Dirty people.
Kus.
Almost like a good night lullaby.
Yeah, like Dak said, voice like a fairy.
Or the throwout song. Now everyone can go to sleep. Bye.
Yeah, it's
What
like lights
what a
on
wind
and lights on and doors open, and
yeah.
then this is the last track.
Yeah, no, at least one more track. And now it made me think, really, because it's one thing to be very energetic, but maybe we want to wind down the people a little bit as well. And
They can wind down themselves.
They can wind down themselves, because we can continue. We have 2 ways to go here. We can continue on a similar path, however, not really anything close to the metal aspect of it, but at least some rocky elements there. Or we can go to a bit more calm waters, and maybe just a moderate type of uns with a little bit more relaxing aspect there.
Moderate type of uns then.
Moderate type of uns. Then Banan got lucky, because Banana, who sent in his request like 6 minutes before the end of the show, which is officially 11. Usually at this time, when you send in a request, that doesn't really make it to the list anymore, because obviously if we have things lined up, then it's all set. But I guess this time it would make sense. Also, it would make sense because our other requester did not really write his name that we know, so it is like on a different alias, and not really sure who that is, but he might already request one song today. So then we will carry on and close the evening with Banan's request.
Yes.
With a little bit more common. However, the other request was very nice as well.
They were both nice.
They were both nice indeed.
Indeed.
But we need to pick, because our beloved leader might be very strict about finishing the show in time, which we never do.
If he was very strict, it would have ended 8 minutes ago.
Yeah, you would like cut the wires straight.
I would leave the wires. I have buttons I can press.
So disconnect us from the internet at 11. Like sharp.
Yes.
That's it. No more broadcast and no more wind down, and not anything that will make it easier.
Yeah. No more wine down.
Wind down. Or maybe they just start with the wine down. But yeah. But yeah, this will be the show for tonight, I guess.
Yes, out of all of the shows we've done, that was one of them.
That was definitely one of them.
Bositis.
Yeah. So, yeah, once again, thank you, everyone, for making it possible to sofa scene on the past weekend at Revision as well. And thank you, everyone, for the great entries that you provided. And I can't wait for the next occasion when we can actually meet in real life with everyone.
June.
Yes, it's gonna be June, and
We have booked our rooms and bunk beds and all of that.
And we still need to buy the plane tickets.
Yes,
so
we
we'll
do.
do that shortly. And yeah, definitely.
And no fucking bus to Copenhagen.
No. Last time I organized it that way, and they hated me for that. Yeah, we flew.
No, we hated the bus.
Well, okay, not me. Yeah, and it was early in the morning, which is even worse. And no one should do that. Yeah, I know. But yeah, thank you, everyone, tonight. And you do know that you can always go to Boz Radio on other days of the week, because tomorrow there will be Kisikonion. I'm just checking the schedule.
Kisikonion?
Kisi.
Konion?
On Friday. Not Coney.
Konion? Kisikonion?
Jesus Christ.
Sounds a bit Japanese.
Well, yeah, that's a spontaneous creation of names then. So, Kisikone tomorrow at Friday. Of course, the Z Factor with Ziduder on Saturday. And then Matt Ricardo on Monday with is on his way okay. Cactus with Pricks Out on a Tuesday. And of course, Boz himself the British man himself from Leicester,
Leicester.
on Wednesday, next Wednesday. And then, of course, after that, we will come back as usual on Thursday. That's what you can look forward to during the next week, at least.
Or dread.
Or afraid from. I don't know. It was better or worse, but definitely this will happen during next week. And yeah, thank you once again, everyone, for listening, contributing with the chats, making us smile. And yeah, we hope we did sometimes you as well. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, we
Well,
never
thank you.
know.
And yeah, see you next Thursday. And yes, have a nice weekend.
Yeah, make sure to have a nice weekend, and we return next week, and we will say goodbye with Banan's request, which was Mordi and Katakis Touch Your Mind. So
You better only touch your mind.
why? They can touch whatever they want.
Afterwards, you can touch whatever you want, but not now.
Okay, not now. Okay. So yeah, sweet dreams. Good night, everyone. See you next week.
Dreams
Bye.
Are made of these. Bye-bye.
When you try to escape, but you like to stay, but you fall asleep. When you go this way, you fall asleep. When you try to escape, but you like to stay, but you fall asleep.
to retain you.